My name is Anslie. I'm an associate prof in exercise science at UBC Okanagan, Canada Research Chair in cerebrovascular physiology. And in a few months' time, we're taking about 25 people to Everest to do research for over a month at over 5,000 meters. I started climbing when I was very young. I was a mountaineer, and then I started working as a research assistant with a professor who did some research at high altitude when I was younger. And for me, that was the excitement to stick in science and also mountaineering. So it's best of both worlds, because I get to climb mountains and also do research. It's a unique opportunity because we have a lab up there which we run our research in. So it's a protected laboratory to do research, and that's one of the few in the world, and we've got access to it. There's like a 5-year waiting list to get in to use it, so this is our turn. So we have the rare opportunity to test some natives who are born and bred at very high altitude, above 4,000 meters. These people have adapted to that environment, so it adds to our questions about how people can adapt. So we have access to some elite high altitude residents who have been there for many generations, so we can see how their hearts and lungs and brains are different to ours.
Let's see what it does. Look at that.
Great. Our research focuses on how blood flow gets to the human brain, how it leaves the human brain. We use all sorts of techniques to measure that in healthy humans and humans who have some disease. We do it during exercise, and we stress the system with different forms of pharmaceutical interventions.
Dig deep, Chris, dig deep. Come on. Keep pushing, Chris, keep pushing. You're not done yet, keep going.
The whole idea of taking healthy humans to high altitude is that they can experience low levels of oxygen, which is quite similar to what happens in lots of pathologies. So we do it in healthy humans without pathology to see how they respond and adapt or don't adapt. And then next step is to translate that into clinical populations.
Wow. That last
Keep those legs going.
He was about 330, in good control.
Our goal is if we can figure out how people adapt to low levels of oxygen, then we can use different drugs or different interventions to improve how they adapt or don't adapt. Maybe just put the pressure up. One of the main reasons why we do it is for the students to get involved, and the students love it. The students get a huge amount from it and come back wanting to go into science or medicine or whatever else because they find it exciting. They can apply what they've learned in the classroom to how they adapt, at 5,000 meters, 7,000 meters, and how the bodies respond.
Push. Breathe in.
Nice work. As a student working with Dr. Anslie, it's quite amazing. He's creating a very unique experience for all of us students that work with him, and he definitely finds ways for us to apply the skills we have while bringing in new experts from around the world for us to train with.
Cut that number, the 120 point, the 1 or 2.8, and then convert it to millimeters of mercury.
I've learned countless things from Dr. Anslie. I mean, just in terms of the lab, like just how to be around a lab, how to work all the equipment, how to analyze everything.
Cerebral blood flow velocity and the ECG and the breathing and the heart rate and the...
Just in the sense of physiology, I've learned more working with him over the last year than I have in probably my 3 years of lectures.
30 seconds left on the stage.
How do you feel about being named Researcher of the Year?
Well, it's unexpected. It's a great accolade. It's a small reflection of me and more reflection of the people who do the hard work.